Y'all see this little okay, Carly. Y'all see the little blue guy. That's the child. I'm wondering if this is saying, because this is part of his challenge, right? So I'm wondering if this is saying that because there's messaging that's going to come out really, really, really fast about this, and this is his challenge. Oh, now I see why that came out. That was the other half of the deck. Shucker Carlson. Shucker Carlson. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Again, so the challenge to him be, being is it going to be about finding out his partnership? Oh, beautiful. um, I hope your boss don't find my channel. Okay, so this is really interesting. I'm trying to decide what's going to impede him, like what's the messaging that's going to impede him, because I've never noticed this child before, and I'm being led to bring my attention to the child and bring my attention next to a hooded figure. He's been talking about this for 10 years. These are swords. He is being challenged by what he knows about someone heading to an island. What do you know? That's accurate because I'm getting the tingles here. That's accurate. And it's gonna come out fast. Because 10 years ago, everybody was alive. Every player was alive. Speaking of, you guys, I watched Cross on Prime with Aldous Hodge. Cross 2. Girl, it opened with Epstein's Island. And I'm gonna spoil this part for you. The guy who looks like the bad guy is actually a good guy. And he sets them all on fire and sets the girls free. Catch Cross. Yes, it's called Cross on Amazon Prime. Now that's season 2. Season 1 is a little creepy for me. It had the guy who plays Xavier, the young Xavier on X-Men. He's such a good actor. I can't remember his name though. I think he's a British actor actually. And he plays a billionaire in that movie. That season, he plays a billionaire who does some very dastardly things. But it's also how I know that if they wanted to grow back an ear, they could possibly, just not this guy's. Um, but the Cross 2 opens with an island. And my God, I was rooting for the bad guy the entire season. I can't give you more because I can't give it away. The little twists were great. But I rooted for the bad guy the entire season. I was like, get them all. It was a bad guy I loved. It ended satisfactorily. Um, kind of. I had a moment of sadness, like, ah, okay. But anyway, I think he knows stuff, is what I'm saying. 10 years ago, it was just 2016. They were still doing their thing. You know what I mean? I feel like somebody might have been at a Thanksgiving dinner. Because I just got reminded of 2017 when Jeffrey said he and the Don spent Thanksgiving together. Who else was in the building? Who else was in the room when it happened? Hmm, I'm curious. Okay, so there's something here. Um, Again, we got the 8 and 8s, right? So there's some messaging coming fast. And this could be actually why he's aligning himself with the King of Fire, because I see some freedom here. I see him getting out of these chains that are in his head. Maybe, okay, these are competing. These are competing. These are competing. These are both eights. These are competing. He wants free, but the messaging is coming. Something's coming out about him regarding the case. Something's, oh, yes, because I go to flip to start shuffling. There you go. There you go. Looks like he might have been a cleanup crew because y'all see him, the little blonde boy. It looks like he was left behind to clean something up. Because being that he is a talker, a podcaster, somebody, hey Don, on the air, because swords are airwaves, internet, TV show, etc., then his job was to clean stuff up. What has he been saying about those? Another eight. He had worked really, really hard, and now is the Pentacles. Really, really hard to not talk about those files. Does he talk about the files ever? Because you guys, to avoid conflict, does he not talk about the files? Because you would think he would talk about those big time. But I don't know. I don't follow him. So y'all have to let me know. But I know he talked about Candace and Erica because he's a grown man talking about girl stuff. Huh. Has he ever? I wonder what he says about them prior to his apology tour. I wonder if he talks about them. There's some dastardly underhand stuff because here's the Three of Pentacles. He was there to bury the lead or change the direction. He was there to change. Again, this came back. Y'all saw what I just did. He was there to change the direction of attention. Oh, he just started talking. Yeah. He was there to change the attention. He was there for distraction because he did platform Altman and look, yes. Girls, all I'm getting is Pentacles. He's all about the money. But his money is attached to whatever his assignment is that he's given. Now, y'all saw in the front, he was getting wands. Now we're getting pentacles, and swords. So the airwaves, he used his platform. Exactly, he did. He used his platform as a weapon. But I don't think it was just division. I think it was distraction and deflection and diversion. It was. And he was hired to do so. And he had no qualms doing it. No qualms doing it. Yes, we just talked about that. He actually bought it in Qatar. This keeps coming out. Homeboy is making moves that are not on the up and up. But the fact that I'm seeing three, it is Qatar, and I think it's Ira. Look, there is money behind him, and this looks like foreign money. Because their cups, now they're back, because their cups runneth over. Especially now that they know that they can toll you to get something out of a straight. Interesting. There we go again. There we go again. There we go again. There we go again. Okay. So, what happened in the past?